teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth at Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play to the outside. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chrissy,
here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
what a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this...
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. He's at the 50. Across the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Aggies are in the red zone now. Here's the toss play now, running left. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Quick throw, testing the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First and 10 now for the offense. Handoff to the single back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. A deep shot right down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Going backwards to open up this series, second down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. Smarter for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Yeah, he's looking to run some tempo here. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change. But
they pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Grab behind the line. It's Owens. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Durham. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. And this time it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And that is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 14, LSU 7.
the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Texas A&M offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They get the second half started with a running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play, running right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. How about that, Kurt? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. It's Owens. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The back's got it. The freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to pass. It's Van Buren. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The old toss play, man, this is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Touchdown, Aggies. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Bringing it out, it's Parker. He's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right.
Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Caught holding the line. It's Fletcher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Reed. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tremendous toughness here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Owens.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. He keeps it on a design run. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
When The defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense picks it up. Run. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That's a great play by the defender who forced a fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Final minute of regulation. We are all even. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a toss to the left side. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Now here's the toss play. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Texas A&M.
And Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-time touchdown. And now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for two to take the lead right here. Makes a quick catch. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy two-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He knocked through the BAT to go up 6 points here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Toss play to the outside. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.